Hello 呀，亲爱的同学们，一转眼已经是我们的最后一节课了。我相信通过这段时间的学习，大家对中秋的认识肯定是被刷新了。那么今天呢，我们该来点猛料了。中秋到底意味着什么？来吧，我要收作业了。What does Mid-Autumn Festival mean to you？ 我们看一些同学们的答案。It means that I can eat mooncakes. Next one. For me, it is a chance to get back together with my family and catch up.
And then there are also students who say
It is the time when I can have several days off and travel abroad with family. 大家的答案都是很棒呀。那么今天我们就一起来看一下中秋的深刻含义。The moral of this story. The Mid-Autumn Festival is a traditional festival of the Chinese people. At the Mid-Autumn Festival, people enjoy and pay their respects to the bright full moon. Their thoughts go back to their hometowns and are full of affection for their kinfolk. The Mid-Autumn Festival has a continuous history of 1,000 years. It is a custom with rich and varied contents, and a part of the precious cultural legacy of the Chinese people. 我们看这里的 full moon 是满月的意思 ，and then full of affection for 满是对什么的感情。那么这里的 kinfolk 是指 the people who are related to you 亲属的意思。And then continuous 不断的连续的 we say a continuous history of 关于什么什么的一段连续历史。那么 continuous 来自 continue 这个动词继续的意思。And then custom 习俗风俗习惯。那这里有一个重点单词是 precious culture legacy 宝贵的文化遗产。首先 precious 宝贵的珍惜的 cultural与文化有关的，来自于名词 culture。legacy 是遗产遗留的意思，放在一起 culture legacy。不知道文章中对中秋含义的描述是否也能完美的概括同学们对中秋的看法呢？那么接下来我们来看一些有趣的东西。我们都知道中秋这个传统节日有着深远的历史，所以关于它除了传说，除了趣事，还有着很多有趣的习俗。Actually, besides eating mooncakes, there are lots of other interesting customs related to this festival. Now, I will introduce two of them. 中秋节的习俗除了吃月饼以外，还有很多和月亮相关的趣味活动。The first one, admiring the moon. It originated from worshipping the moon, which actually turned a ritual into a light-hearted way of entertainment. It became popular in Tang Dynasty, and lots of famous Chinese poets wrote beautiful poems about this. 赏月 admiring the moon. 赏月的风俗来源于祭月，严肃的祭司变成了轻松的欢愉。民间中秋赏月活动约是魏晋时期，但未承袭。到了唐代，中秋赏月、玩月颇为盛行，许多诗人的名篇中都有咏月的诗句。待到宋时，形成了以赏月活动为中心的中秋民俗节日，正式定为中秋节。The other one I want to talk about is Bunny the toy. It actually came into being in late Ming Dynasty. It was supposed to be a tool for worship rituals, but then it soon became a toy for children. The manufacturing of this toy became more and more delicate as time went by, and in the past, there were even retailers who dressed up as Bunny the toy to promote business. 兔儿爷 Bunny the Mid-Autumn toy. 兔儿爷的起源约在明末，名人季坤的《花王阁圣稿》。经中秋节多以泥团兔形衣冠居坐如人状，儿女祭而拜之。到了清代，兔儿爷的功能已由祭月转变为儿童的中秋节玩具，制作日趋精致，有扮成武将，头戴盔甲，身披祭袍的，也有背插纸旗或纸伞，或坐或立的，坐则有麒麟虎豹等等，也有扮成兔首人身之商贩，或是剃头师傅，或是缝鞋、卖馄饨、茶汤的，不一而足。 旧时北京东四牌楼一带常有兔儿爷摊子，专售中秋祭月用的兔儿爷。此外，南纸店、香烛也有出售的。这兔儿爷经过民间艺人的大胆创造，已经人格化了。它是兔首人身，手持玉杵。后来有人仿照戏曲人物，把兔儿爷雕造成金盔金甲的武士，有的骑着狮象等猛兽，有的骑着孔雀、仙鹤等飞禽。特别是兔儿爷骑虎，虽属怪事，但却是民间艺人的大胆创造。还有一种肘关节和下颌能活动的兔儿爷，俗称呱嗒呱嗒嘴儿，更讨人喜欢。它虽为拜月的贡品，但实在是孩子们的绝妙玩具。Okay, now let's go back to the question. What does Mid-Autumn Festival mean to you? I read some of your answers, but I didn't get to tell you mine. For me, it symbolizes the importance of family. It constantly reminds me of how essential it is for me to cherish my family and loved ones. 对我来说呢，中秋节的含义就是家。这个节日不断地提醒着我要珍惜自己的家人和爱人，这在我看来才是真正值得我们学习的。OK， 再次感谢大家在这段时间的收看和陪伴。希望在这个过程中，大家不仅收获了中国文化的美丽，也学到了实在的英文表达。
Hello everyone! Welcome back. If you don't already know, my name's Chloe. Okay, so in these classes, we've been talking about the myth behind the Mid-Autumn Festival. Let's dig a little deeper. Actually, besides eating mooncakes, there are lots of other interesting customs related to the Mid-Autumn Festival. Now I will introduce a couple of them to you. Admiring the moon originated from worshipping the moon. However, this later evolved from a religious ritual into a light-hearted mode of entertainment. It became popular during the Tang dynasty, and lots of famous poets wrote beautiful poems about moon gazing. The other one I want to talk about is Bunny the Toy. It actually came into being during the late Ming dynasty. It was supposed to be a tool for worship rituals, but then it soon became a toy for children. The manufacturing of this toy became more and more delicate as time went by, and in the recent past, there have been retailers who dress up as Bunny the Toy to promote business. Let's talk a little bit about the values behind Mid-Autumn Festival. Let's consider the question, what does Mid-Autumn Festival mean to modern Chinese people? For my colleague, Miss Zhao, it symbolizes the importance of family. It constantly reminds her of how essential it is to cherish family and loved ones. For me, one of the aspects of Mid-Autumn Festival that I love is this idea that when you are gazing at the moon, you can think of all the other people all over China who are staring at the moon at precisely the same time. The idea of so many millions across the country staring at the same object is a hugely touching idea. It cannot but make me think that Mid-Autumn Festival is about not only families staying together, but about the whole nation being unified at that moment, like a whole family. That full moon unites. On that evening, the millions upon millions of pairs of eyes trained on it. The myth of Chang'e only helps to reinforce this notion, because the myth talks about Hou Yi gazing up at his moon to look at his departed wife. For Hou Yi, the moon is something personal. It is his wife's new home. On Mid-Autumn Festival, the moon becomes personal in the same way for all of us, because when we look at the moon, we see all those eyes of family and friends living far away, also looking at the moon. Folks, that's a wrap. I'd like to say thank you for listening once again, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.